Here's another match of me crystal laning. Haven't been doing as much of it lately, but the solo queue has been calling for it, so I've been doing it, and I like it. And this would be a tough matchup for me because this Baron was good, that Taka was serviceable, and Tony can be played well by a bad player. So let's see how it starts out. Unfortunately, our kinetic was very poor at the start, but made up for it mid to late game. I had some trouble with this middle tread. Normally I don't attack it on my own until I have my B. So, and I wasn't to level 2. I didn't get to level 2 for a while. Despite getting that kill, I didn't get much experience from it. I'm stunned again. But did I get it this time? Let's see how our kinetic's doing, because that's where the fight is at the minute. Alright, as long as one of us gets it, I'd rather I have gotten it, but that's okay. Well, we did not have a bad captain. You were not smart at the start. You should not be here. Like, it's a pointless chase. Blood Rain. I'm glad you got the win. You did not play well at the start, but she was nice, or I presume with a name like Blood Rain, you're a woman, but you were nice enough to ping "you're not ready" at the end of the match, because you had a lot of needless deaths, but you played okay. Pointless watching me right now, or is it? Do I get in a fight with this Taka here? I know I have more health than him, but still, it's Taka. Kind of want to test him here, you know? He doesn't want to do it, so neither do I. Like, I have to be much better than the Taka player to beat him with Sky. And I don't know if I am yet. Well, I got that, and I got away from Taka. And I go back to cover the lane because our captain is at very low health and our laner is dead. And Taka's taking the jungle, and there's not much I can do about it. I think Tony was AFK here. This was just too easy. It wasn't good play, but if our captain was top class, he would have let either myself or Kinetic get the last hit there. And there's Taka. I just didn't want to fight him. I think the main reason I did record this is because I got some good kills on this Taka, who is just, even if they nerfed him, he's still my nemesis. This Baron was pretty good. He should have a kill here. Or 2 even. But I managed to save them 2. Or did I? Did I get Taka here? I should have. Yeah. Easy enough. Now, listen, watch this. Okay? Here. I attack this and ping it. So you get the last kill. And what do? You get yourself stunned. Are you fucking stupid or what? Jesus Christ. Alright, Kinetic. When do you start playing good? Because it did actually happen, but it's not for a while. Certainly not now. That's just diabolical. How am I doing? Sure, I'm just jungling. That's kind of boring to watch at the minute. That was easy enough. A lot of people don't take Skye seriously. That's one of my favorite things about her. Does a lot of damage even with reflex block. Now I think I managed to kill this Talker here. No, just scare him away even. Scare him away. Just don't engage. I just don't believe in engaging Talker unless he's very weak. And or Kinetic died again. But this was a good play by Baron. That there was a great play. I think they list his difficulty as medium. It should be hard. Like, he's easy to play, but he's hard to play well. Now, I was kind of angry at our Kinetic here. Why is she jungling? You know, you're at full health. I'm not. And you're laning, and we have a bit of advantage in the lane here, and you go down jungling, and you go all the way over here, and I think you're going to get killed by this fucking Taka, which serves you right, to be honest. No, you got away, but you're fucking lucky. So I presumed she was going to the jungle, so I went up to the lane. Where did that ult go? I'm guessing over here. Now, I seen that these guys were coming up. So I warned our captain, and he was a pretty good captain. He backed off. But not quick enough. I did not wait for a target lock there. I just wanted to scare away the Tony. I might have killed him if I waited for target lock, but it didn't happen. So, for once Talk is not focusing me, so I tried my best to put the ult in his path, and I missed it by a hair. I was pretty sure Adagio was going to die either way. I was hoping to get a kill on Taka, and I missed. That's a good aggressive battle right there, I think. Unfortunately, I was not able to hold our turret, but I think I did kill his Tony. Who was using one of the least tanky Tony builds I've ever seen. That's alright. That's one of the worst ults in the game, I think, Adagio's ult. I did my best to stop his predicted escape path, but he's at half health here, so he's killable. And again, Kinetic. Why would you use your... Oh, you didn't use your health potion. He just gave you health. Okay. It's a pretty good Adagio player. I know he dies here, but look, he got the turret down to nothing. I mean, that's a good play, I think. You know, where did that ult go? Now, I'm really pissed at this kinetic. I'm at no health. And he takes both of the fucking health trends. Weapon power, he's got quicker attack speed than me, so he's going to get the last hit. So, yeah, I started trolling him by shooting at him here. That's just something I do. So I tell him, here, look, I have no health, and you came down here with full health. What are you at? I gotta go back. I could be at full health if you gave me both of those, which you should have done. Especially being he's, what, 1-5 and I'm 5-0? Come on, look. Not to say I'm carrying this team, but I'm carrying this fucking team. Alright, there's Taka. You're stupid to attack him. And you would have seen that he put that... I know you can't see it now, but if you see... You can see them drop the fucking camera, so like there's pointless hiding in that bush. They know you're there. I don't know it's there because I didn't see it get dropped. Obviously it's going wrong. So I think I got the Taka. That just leaves Baron, but I don't have enough health. And I haven't really engaged him too much, so I'm not quite sure of how good he is, but skills like that shows that he's pretty good. And both of those hit me. I think it might be here that I start running into trouble and Kinetic starts carrying me. If it's not this sequence, it's the next one. It's about this time. I know I'm 6-0, but I have 2 quick deaths. And it's probably a function of me being, I wouldn't say overconfident, but feeling like I have to do more than I normally should to carry this team. Put the ult there, force Tony to walk into it. I wasn't really interested in fighting this Baron. I mean, like, clear these minions and put a push on this turret, which has a fart of health left. But here comes the other team, so let's get the fuck out. What we need to be doing right now is watch what this Kinetic does, because she actually starts playing well. I was happy with her, to be honest. I'm not quite ready to trust her yet. Like, at this point of the game, I think she sucks. But she turned out to be okay. So I can see there's action happening down here. Mainly I was trying to protect Adagio. And my B was not ready to kill Tony, but could have happened. So that's great aim from that Baron. Great. You don't see too many Baron players like that at this level. In fairness, I think if their Tony went utility, it would have gave their team a much better chance of winning. Tony can be played captain. I think I got him here. No, I didn't. Oh, did I get Baron? No. Oof, I didn't realize how close that was when I was playing the game. Adagio, you do have to do some farming, I understand. Right. Okay, here's my first mistake coming up. I was thinking Kinetic was going to kind of come down behind me, but no, she's focusing on minions here. So instead of coming down behind me, she comes down in front of me. I mean, that is my fault. I know that's my fault, but I would have expected something more from her. But she got that kill. And look at her. I think it's because the enemy doesn't take her seriously. I think she gets this kill. And, wait for it, she gets this fucking kill. So we got the ace. Or well, she's the one who gets the benefit of the ace, but good enough. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, you made up for the early game with that play right there, because that could have been game over. So all the bad things I said about your Blood Rain, I take them all back. And stupid me, I didn't get target lock first. Might have killed it before. Sure, oh well. So we're behind on turrets by 1. That's not that bad really, considering they have a Kraken. And that turret is basically dead. If we can get to it. So I do a bit of jungling. It's not that interesting. But yeah, I'm even though that was a good play, I'm still concerned about the positioning of our Kinetic. So instead of me going to the lane, I come over here to keep an eye on our Kinetic. Like, don't forget Tony's behind you, babe. So Tony was an easy kill. Taka is always a hard kill, no matter how bad he is as a player. I had to use a lot of my defense there. Now I can see him, but that doesn't mean I want to fight him. Oh, yes, the mortal wound is what killed me. I don't actually consider that bad. I mean, I knew I had to get out there and I was killed by mortal wounds. So it was at this point that I sold my reflex block and build towards Slumbering Husk. Because the only thing I really need to reflex block is Baron's ult. And I'm confident enough in my ability to predict where he's going to shoot that I think I can avoid, say, 7 out of 10. He's going to hit me once in a while. But that's not a good enough reason to keep a reflex block for that alone. You need to watch out. I just used up your husk. So I don't deserve credit for that kill, but I'll take it. That was a good ult from what's his name? I think I got Baron here. No. I'm treating this Baron with respect. I think he's a pretty good player, and he's at full health, and both of us are at like an 8th, so it's just not worth it. I mean, he's 7-2, and I think their Tony's not that great. Their talk is not that bad. So, okay, we find Baron. Tony's coming. Yeah, so you know where it's gonna go, like, you know. Now I can see this Taka. And I can always see Tony. Now, do I have my... I have Crystal Infusion here, so I know if I can get target lock on him, I can kill him. Just have to get it. So, I tell them to go for the Kraken. And here we go. Like, I don't blame that Baron for that. He knew he had to try to do something to stop the Kraken. Hello? Hello? Fuck off. That Taka could have been killed, but I'd rather get the turrets. Killing him would have taken half of my life away. Why do that when you can take 2 turrets, you know what I mean? I think we got 2 here. Our kinetics down. And I'm missing with all of my A. And I cannot see Taka right now, but now I can see him. And I think I got him. Yeah, I got him. And did I get this Baron? I think I did. I did. And I think we got the win here. But I'm going to give the enemy Baron a lot of credit. I think you were the best player on your team. Or Kinetic, you played like shit and you finished 6-11 because you played pretty well in the mid-game. And you've done good damage, so I'll give you credit. And on Adagio, I think he was very good. 4-4-11, that's what you want from a captain. So, I gave everyone a thumbs up. You can't see it now. Good game.